Pirates of the Caribbean director Gore Verbinski is reportedly adapting Sandkings novel by George R.R. Martin for a new Netflix movie. Verbinski revealed the news during an interview with Collider, when he spoke about his projects and future plans. While talking, Verbinski revealed that he is currently working on a project for Netflix that will serve as an adaptation of Martin's 1979 science fiction horror tale, which he referred to as a bright and twisted short story that he loves. The script will be written by the original creator of Utopia, Dennis Kelly, who will adapt the story of Martin's novel. The original story, set in the fictional universe of Thousand Worlds, follows the adventures of Simon Kress, a wealthy resident of the planet Balder who loves to collect dangerous and exotic animals, and buys a terrarium to house 4 colonies of these creatures called Kings of the Sand. The Kings of Sand grow in size to fill any space in which they are contained, and their expanding appetite becomes one of the catalysts behind their coordinated battles as they fight for their owner's food. The colossal creatures finally escape Simon's terrarium prison and take over his house when his hunger begins to intensify, along with Simon's despair and failure. According to the outlet, John Baldacci is producing the upcoming Netflix feature under his brand Digital Riot Media, which is also the company behind the horror comedy franchise Happy Death Day. Baldacci has a number of high-profile projects and blockbusters to his name, including Verbinski's 2001 film The Mexican, starring Julia Roberts and Brad Pitt. This is not the first time that Sandkings receives the adaptation treatment in live-action format. The story was previously adapted in 1995 as a television movie starring Beau Bridges, which eventually served as the first episode of the re-release of The Outer Limits, and also became a graphic novel in 1987 by DC Comics. With writer Doug Moench directing the project, along with artists Pat Broderick and Neil McPheeters. Sandkings is the latest adaptation of George R.R. Martin that is brought to the screen. And this news comes shortly after the announcement that Resident Evil reboot director Paul W.S. Anderson is preparing to direct In the Lost Lands, an adventure and fantasy film that will star Milla Jovovich, Anderson's wife and star of the previous Resident Evil movies. In addition, the film will also star Dave Bautista, popularly known for the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy franchise. Meanwhile, Martin is apparently still writing his book Winds of Winter, the 6th installment of his fantasy series A Song of Ice and Fire, which was adapted as HBO's Game of Thrones. He hopes to finish writing the long-awaited novel this year, although he also admits that he has hundreds of pages more to write to bring the novel to a satisfactory conclusion.